Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and we are over on Genesis 2 with the choose your own adventure kind of little portfolio. Well, I don't even know what to call it, the mission list. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you one of my favorite missions to run. It's just because it's genuinely fun to run this thing. Now, it's towards the bottom. Basically, you'll see the Survive the Ark mission. It is incredibly difficult to run this thing on Alpha. You would need 5 very talented people, or people that know what they're doing. I would certainly practice with Gamma, and that's what I'm going to do first. Alpha is worth a ton. Look at that, 36,000 hexagons. Yeah, but look at this. Taming speed increase of, well, technically it's 50% faster. So if you tame something in an hour, it's technically going to take you a give or take almost half that time, so 0.75. So you're going to cut off 15 minutes per hour, which is pretty great starting up. Just run this thing on Gamma like we're about to do, and save yourself a ton of time. That taming speed increase is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and run this thing. It is a 10-wave mission that is a ton of fun. You essentially get ported to this little, like, I don't even know what to call it, little area. It's good to have med brews. I'm just not a, you can see, you're in this just like little thing. I don't even know what to call it. But essentially you're in here, and you get to pick a weapon right off the bat. Now, if I was you, I would go straight to the bow. You have to hit E in order to pick this bad boy up, and then you can actually shoot things as you can normally in the other missions where you're trying to survive. But what I would do if I was you, I would go ahead and take out the things that are fast and flying first. The Pelagornis are good to take out, so is the Parasaur. Now, for the first couple of fights, usually what I do is I just run in a circle around this, and I try and take out the things that could hurt me, essentially. Like aka a raptor, a rex, things like that. The slower things don't even bother. What the heck? I know I hit that. The slower things you don't even need to worry about. But you see what I'm doing right here? I'm basically running, and as I run, I jump and I shoot, and that allows you to basically shoot backwards. And that is a very useful technique, because essentially you get everything following you, and then you start running around the outside of this. And then as I'm pulling, I jump and I fire, and that's how it works. Now you can see that my gauntlet mission credits are very, very high right now, 1650, and that is the benefit of playing on, what? Excuse me, thank you. I was about to be very confused. I really encourage you to take these trikes out fast, because they do their little jumpy attack thing, or their sprinty attack, and that is a nightmare to try and stop, because they do this right here. They slow you down, and it's not a good thing. So get out of that as quick as possible. So now we're going to go ahead and look for, where is he? There's the tropical wyvern. Take him out quick if you can. Obviously, that's a good thing to do. Having cooked mutton is huge here, because it does almost as good as the medical brews, and you are able to very rapidly heal your health back up when they take it down. Because I've got no bonuses going on right now. I don't know why I can't drink, apparently. That's kind of weird. Whatever. There we go. So we're just going to keep turning, shooting, and aim for the legs of the Triceratops, obviously, because if you don't aim for the legs, you're going to not do any damage to it. We're going to go ahead and take out the Pelagornis, and now we're starting to get to the point where we don't really even need to run, because we can just smoke these things from a distance. Alright, so once you get down to the final 5, it'll kind of change up what you're doing here. Oh wow, there's even a trilobite in here. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a trilobite. If you're in third person, aim just to the right, just a little bit. What in the heck? And if you aim to the right, you'll actually hit him in the head, because it's like an off-center kind of thing. So that's just how it works. What? Excuse me. Thank you. And we should be pretty close. We're at 42 right now. Where is everything else? What? Oh, there's the compies. That's why. Alright, so we've stored up 3,200 credits. Now you can do a bunch of things with this 3,200 credits. One of my favorite things to use is the tech bow. And the tech bow can be found on the outside of the area, but you can also use dinos. There's a whole bunch of different things you can use here. So I'll just go ahead and show you what it looks like to have a dino. But the one thing you want to be careful of is you only get them, I think it's for 2 rounds total. So you want to put that in like perspective. Alright, so we have a couple more things we got to take out. There we go. Alright, so now we're kind of in this time bonus, all this kind of stuff. You're at 1 wave out of 10, and you can see this Caprisuchus. I don't want that. There's some much better tames that you can take. Caprisucus not being one of them. You can see an Enforcer pair. Don't want that. Not really interested. And that's kind of just, you know, that. Where is... That's not what I want either. The tech bow is amazing. The tech rifle can be a little bit pain in the butt because the reload. You want to avoid things where you have to reload. But they work fine. But they work very well. As long as you are able to, like, stare things... Oh. There we go. What? There we go. So avoid those spikes. Those will knock you out. But this thing, at this point in time, you can kind of like pin yourself in a corner, which is kind of nice. There we go. That should hit that thing. Maybe I'm wrong. So do not hold the trigger on this thing, because if you hold the trigger, you're in trouble. Oh no. Oh boy. So basically, the reason you don't want to hold the trigger is it'll overheat. You can see that in first-person mode, but you can't see that in third-person mode. Oh, electricity. No, thank you. But this is pretty powerful right now as well. But I like the tech bow more still. Let's take this bad boy out. It's a death worm. We're going to go ahead and have ourselves a medical brew. You can see it worked pretty quick to take all the stuff out. We're at 31 of 50 already. But there is travel time on this, which kind of sucks. So that's not something that I enjoy. Oh, but you can just like plow through things with this. Hell, okay, this might be my new favorite. It's certainly up there if it's... There we go. I might have to go into like temporary GCM mode to get my water because I forgot to bring water. Yeah, let's just do that real quick so I don't have to... There we go. Alright. So make sure you bring water in there because that is a obviously useful thing to have. Okay, is that the last one? There we go. Alright, so you'll notice that weapon durability has X amount of waves. Excuse me. Sorry to cough there. But you can also use dinos and they help you a lot. I like saving up as much as I can in order to get one of the big bosses. And the bosses can be found in like the mid-terminals. That's a cool screenshot right there, kind of darker. But you can also see how much weapon DPS you have as long as you're actually, you know, doing the firing. Bows are good because there's no reload time. You kind of just pull the trigger. And you'll notice that they kind of survive the swamp from the islands more. So there is like characteristics to each individual thing. That's a Tropic Nathis. How is that something that survived that? Thank you. I was very confused. But the big things, take them out first because they're easy to hit from a distance. Just fire 2 or 3 shots. And then find yourself a nice little corner like this. Oh, hello. How are you not toast? Thank you. If you had 5 people, this would be much easier, obviously. But I don't have 5 people right now. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should see if some people want to play with me and try and run this mission on, like, I don't know. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Because I can do that. Oh, maybe I'll get Ross in and a bit more Dave, see what they want to do. Oh, it's overheated. That's not good. Alright, so you want to be careful of that obvious ability to knock you out. So do not let them do that. Definitely don't let the snakes get close. And Paracers, not super dangerous. Spiders will knock me out. Gotta be careful of them. I see that snake over there. I'm gonna take that out. Priority number 1 right now. There we go. Whoa, how'd that get close enough to me to hit me? That could be painful. Ooh, what the heck? Is it a leech? Yeah, it's a leech. I was confused as to what that was. Alright, aim low so you don't hit him in the head. And you should be fine with those things. Alright, I need 6 more. Okay, that's fun. Alright, we're almost there. And I don't know what that is. At a leech? It's got to be a leech, right? Moving that slow. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a leech. There. Oh, dung beetle. Okay. So you can see it's pretty fun. You're cruising through the waves pretty quickly if you're, you know, doing what you're supposed to. I got 7,000. Unfortunately, you can't jump in this. I mean, like fly. Otherwise, this would be stupid easy. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, not worry about that then. But you can see, save up for this guy. There's the Broodmother Lystrix, or Lyrics, whatever you want to call her. There's, I believe, the, not Manticore, but the Dragon and the Megapithecus are the other 3 things, because those are the things on the island that you can have. Now, this wave is going to have, oh, goodness, Aberration. So weapon durability is getting low, so it's going to die after this one. Obviously, take out things as soon as you get the opportunity. Reapers will do their special attacks on you, so you want to be careful about them. There are very many small things in this wave. That is why I hate this one so much. Seeker, leave me alone. Reaper, leave me alone. Shinehorn, leave me alone. Basilisk. And the reason that I like to go to these corners is because if you back into the corner, you can always work yourself out of one side and get to the next available teleporter. Oh boy, that's what I'm talking about. So this is a great little thing to be able to use right here because there's only so many things that can get up here. Like you see right there. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. And then you're kind of just like running up this thing. There's a lot of, there's a lot of different strategies that I've seen people use for this. Ooh, that's not good. That's not something I wanted. But basically you can always escape with this guy right here if you're in trouble. And just get out of everything. I definitely see something there. Oh, the glow bug. Oh, these things are so hard to hit. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and fire behind us. And it looks like there's a bunch of nameless left. Is that it? Only nameless? I'm okay with that. So notice also we gotta think about our weapon durability right now. Bulldog, I'm sorry. It's like one of my favorite tames right there. Glowtails. I need like, where are they? Okay, oh, hello. How are you not? Thank you. Alright, so notice we got another couple hundred credits. We now have the 10,000, so I'm going to go ahead and break out the Megapithecus. This one's my favorite to ride because he has a massive AoE. So, boom. So, stupid fast. That's another awesome thing about this guy. You have his pound attack. You can see that he's got that like rock throw with your tertiary, so your third. He's got a punch and a double fist. He can jump. He's got lots of specials here, so yeah, this is when it becomes easy. You just run around on this bad boy, and it's like a see you later kind of fest. And yeah, this is, yes, I do like riding the Megapithecus. Oh, this is so cool. Can you imagine if in Arc 2 they somehow like let you tame these things temporarily? That'd be cool. Maybe not for some people because you'd probably get slaughtered, but they're pretty cool. So the redwoods is what we're surviving right now, but I'm not super concerned on top of this big nasty creature of death. It has enough health where you don't really need to worry about things, but you can see the one negative is you can see the countdown timer, and that's not a good thing, but it is useful. As long as you can get like the big brunt of creatures out, you can always go find what you want, and you can see 9 seconds, and unfortunately that's gonna hurt because where exactly is the tech rifle? 3, 2, 1. And you see he's dead now. So now we got to go find ourselves a new weapon. But it is a lot of fun to use those things. Oh, owie. Okay. Tech rifle. How much do you cost right now? 2,500. What? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and find ourselves something that's not that then. Oh, Gallimimus, how you piss me off, my dude. Nope, don't want that. What is this? Sniper rifle. That'll do just fine for right now. Alright, so minus that 1,500 credits. We're going to do our usual run thing and rotate. Take out this speed demon right here. Oh, that's a Titan. Alright, so notice how they don't do too much damage because we are on Gamma. If you were on Alpha, they would hurt quite a bit more. So that kind of sucks. What? Okay. Alright. Now there's one more right here. We'll just zoom in to kill it. The Titana, Myra, or whatever they're called, drones. Alright, so next wave. That's wave 5. And you can start getting all kinds of different weapons. Electric prod. I actually have never used that in here, so I don't know what that does. Cluster grenades can be useful because you can just throw them over and over and over and over again, and that's pretty useful. Fabricated pistols are pretty good, but again, you want to try and avoid things that have a long time to take you to reload them. But you can see there's a tech gravity grenade, and that's a useful thing. Once the later waves start happening, so like 6, 7, 8, that's frozen wave? Oh, extinction. Okay. Oh, great. Mana Garmers are fun. So, yeah, that's why they're fun. You want to take them out as quick as you possibly can. There we go. And then, excuse me, why did you not take that? Thank you. So, yeah, it's good to be able to be mobile during this because these things start taking heavily reduced damage, and that's not fun. Yep. So this is where having like lots of people would be useful. Yep, being chased, not great. And you want to take out the quick things first, so anything that's like just literally turn around like I just did right there and start shooting. That's one of the best things that you can do. I'm gonna reload this bad boy. Ow! That was not nice of you. Alright, mech, quit that. Quit that, quit that, quit that, quit that, quit that, quit that, quit that. Quit that, quit that. Why have I not reloaded yet? Oh, there it is, okay. Boop. And then just fire into the cluster, because at a certain point, you're just doing damage. Alright, so Velos fortunately can't shoot in this, at least I haven't seen them shoot. Don't let that guy hit you, because it'll slow you down, and that's not something you want in this. You want to be able to just turn around and fire. Now I do have damage numbers turned on. You won't have these unfortunately, so you won't see like what's working well and like where you get extra damage and stuff like that. But just keep in mind that aiming for the head is usually the best thing that you can do. Okay. Still not a fun wave though. Ow. I said thank you. Go away. Alright, so that was not too shabby. But you can see, like, this is not something you'd want to go with. The tech railgun, not a good idea. This can be useful right here. That's the tech phase pistol, but only for larger things, because, excuse me, you have to keep that thing aimed at things in order to really do damage. So that kind of sucks. There's that electric prod. Is that a grenade? Yeah, it's the cluster grenade. I only have one wave durability, so I'll show you what this does right here. So this is just like a cluster grenade. Obviously, you can throw these bad boys, and you can throw quite a few of them. And that's useful. And yeah, so this is another fun thing to use, but it doesn't do very much damage. So you've kind of got to constantly be throwing. And the whole frozen thing kind of sucks. And, you know, damaging yourself kind of is not good either. So... Ow. But fortunately, actually I don't think this does any damage to me. So this is not too shabby, but it's kind of hard to reload them. So this is working much better than I thought it would. Because you do have those additional explosions. Not too shabby, actually. Those additional explosions are quite nice, actually. Yeah, that's nice. If you had like 5 people throwing grenades, this would be nice. This would not be shabby at all. Ow. But they do occasionally get close to you, so that kind of sucks. Direct hits are doing quite a bit of damage, actually. I can't see. Ah! Oh, that's nice. Okay, that RG takes quite a bit of damage from that. That's nice. 43. I still think this is not my favorite because that whole reload thing right there, not great. So I'm gonna try and locate a weapon that I like more. Otter. Oh, that feels bad. Sorry, Otter. Alright, let's lob one of these bad boys over there. Ooh, Mammoth Gonzo. It's actually not doing that much damage per second, so that kind of sucks. But we also want to keep in mind right now we're looking for our next available thing that we can do. So, ooh, health boost. That wouldn't be too shabby. And go away. What? Okay. There we go. Alright. I actually think tech gravity grenades might be pretty solid after watching this. So you can see health boost. There's also damage boosts and things like that. I just haven't looked for them right now. I think I'm going to go back to old trusty. Find a weapon you like and rock that thing. Like the tech rifle for me. Now we're going to go into first person right here. Go up against the wall. Maybe even like right on this crack right here. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to want to use that thing right there. That, the tech bow right there and the compound bow are very useful. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, take out the summoners fast. That's not good. The ship's crusade. Okay. Okay, this is lovely. But at least they're big creatures, so I can see them from a distance. Oh, that's an Astro. But take out them things that are getting close to you. Yeah. Oh, no, thank you. I don't think I can actually hit them. Oh, did I hit the macrophages? I can't even believe that worked. Man, these things are big, so that's nice, because from a distance I can... Oh, hello. Ow! No! I don't want to say hello to you. Leave me alone! What just fired at me? Uh-oh. 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 Time to go. Time to go. Yeah, go away, Void Worm. Hopefully that hits him. Did I not hit him, really? Alright, Bloodstalkers, no freaking thanks. Ferox, no thanks. Ow! What? Uh-oh. Alright, so on an 8 out of 10, this is not too bad. Definitely make sure you bring water. But, I mean, really, you're getting the taming boost, and that's what we're aiming for right here anyways. What did I miss? 42? I don't see anything right now. Oh, really? Noglin? Lol. Man, can you imagine being lower level than that Noglin right there? And having it just shred you? Aw, poor baby Ferox. Makes me feel bad. What? Oh, all these Feroxes? So sad. I'd like to tame you. But I can't. A loss. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Go over to a teleporter thing so we can get near it. You can see there's a health boost over here. I'm trying to figure out or remember where the damage boosts are. Is it up here? Maybe it's this. Is this it? Nope, that's the slingshot. That might be the damage boost over there. So you can boost your damage and get like things that help with that. So you can go ahead and do that, but unfortunately, it only does it for a little bit, so it's not really quite useful, in my opinion, because you've got to earn a, I don't know, 5,000 seems way excessive to get that damage boost. So then it's just wasted, basically. Okay, Ember Crystal Wyvern, hello. Bronto, big boy, that's there. What hurt me right now? Okay. How is that guy considered an apex predator? No thanks. Yeah, that's not fun. So we're gonna go ahead and back up into... Oh, no. That's a Giganotosaurus. Or Gigantosaurus, whatever you want to call it. You should be sleeping right now. You shouldn't be chasing me. I don't like you. You're a jerk. We are currently overheated, so that's good. Alright, so there's that. No Kentro, leave me alone. Definitely don't want to play with you. Nope. Nope, want none of that. Yeah, get rid of them speed things now. Ooh, I've been gashed? How am I? Oh, it's a Deinonychus. That sucks. Oh, that's not fun. Iguanodons are fast, so is the Ekus. Alright, so we're just gonna fire at this point, because that seems to be the way to go about this wave. What? I hit, oh, it was a Packy that I hit in the head? Lol. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fire into that thing. 36,000. I forgot that they take increased damage from weapons. Apparently the Packy wants nothing to do with me, though. Aim for the feet. Not the head. Feet. You take reduced damage as well. Alright, Pulma Scorpius. Alright, so this should be our last wave after this. And then we'll get our boost. Oh, come on now. Thought you were dead. Alright, and we are back. Sorry, I had a little bit of a break there. My dog decided she wanted to go outside at that exact moment. So, bye-bye, Doedicarus. Now, on to the next one, you might say. Alright, now it's the final round. This one can be a little bit difficult. I would really encourage you to stand near a jump pad. I'm going to go ahead and give myself water like I actually remembered, not like an idiot, and forgot about it. So don't forget water yourself. Alright. And then cook mutton and that health brew. Right, make our health nice and full, food nice and full. And we are going to sit. Yeah, this is where it gets crazy. Zomdo. Oh, ow! Ow! Zomdodo, no! No, 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 no. I wasn't going to tell you about this ahead of time, but you're already figuring it out. The Zomdo. Ah! These guys are no joke. Alright, mostly because they do a ton of damage. They burn you, and that's not fun. And they're fast, so just make sure you avoid those fireballs and shoot them as quick as you can, because having a bunch behind you and getting hit by all of the fire is not fun. Yeah, so avoid that. Dodorex. Or Dodo, yeah, it is a Dodorex. Alright, so now the best thing for this guy, back up, run, shoot, back up, run, shoot, take out the dodos. They are much more dangerous than you think they are. And don't ever stop. That's how you lose this boss fight. I guess if you want to call it a boss fight. So we're just going to keep firing at his feet because they're going to congregate towards his feet because that's kind of how it works. Do our little swing here. Alright. And then, boop. Nope, you can piss right off. Yes, please. Alright, so, and we're going to keep going. Now, if we had 10,000, this would be a great time to counter a boss with a boss, but we don't have that, so we're just going to go ahead and, you know, not use that. So he's really fast. You can't really outrun him super well and fire at the same time, so we're just looking for a way that we can constantly get out of this thing. The fire, fortunately, goes pretty much straight down, so it's like if you get hit by it, you've got to be right beneath him. Ow! But he does do a bunch of damage, as you can see. Should be enough. There we go. Alright, Dodorex is done. Now we can kind of sit in our corner and take out the army of dodos that are over there. Yes, that's Dodos. And then avoid that fire blast. Yes, I should have turned my screen shake off because it's frustrating me right now. Alright, and they give you that well, I call it fancy. It's helpful for me. There we go.
I reckon that scrap was worth it. If it'll
Look at
help
that.
break in lots of new fighting talent.
Gauntlet waves complete. Easy peasy. Boop, just like that. That was round one. And over here we go. You have the option, exit mission for all players. You could continue if you wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and pass on that opportunity. Boop. No thanks. And we're going to go ahead and exit because we succeeded. Got those 10 waves done. And mission accomplished. You got a ton of loot. Look at that. And this is low-level single-player stuff, so you can obviously get much better than this. Tim Ramshackle, that's actually not that bad. Good sword for considering you'll probably get much better than this. Probably like 3 or 4 times better on an official server. Cannot complain about that. And that's pretty much what it is. I mean, I love that mission. It's probably one of my favorites. So hopefully this helped you out and teach.